What's going on, folks? How you doing? Oh, I hear myself. Okay, there we go. How's it going tonight? How's your Monday treating you? This is Big Man. We are back with more Celestial Crash Game Dev. And the only thing we're doing tonight is fixing all the stuff we broke last time. Because we wanted to make a couple changes, and we just kind of left it broke because it was like the end of the night, and I didn't want to fix anything, finish anything. So we're going to be fixing that stuff tonight. So sit back, relax, work alongside whatever you feel, whatever good for you. Let's jump on in. Oh, excuse me, I had to sneeze. All right, here we go. All right, so last time on Big Man 24x7's Game Dev, we tried to add an exit button on some of the screens, and as you see, the animation here, we forgot to turn it off looping, so it's just constantly going here, which is not good. 1 second, gotta take care of something. There we go. See, YouTube wants me to further validate that I am me. After logging in with my authenticator, I'm still sitting here trying, it's stopping me from doing things until I further identify myself after logging in with my authenticator and everything. So I'm still sitting here authenticating myself so I can actually do stuff within YouTube. Now I gotta further authenticate myself. 1 second. Okay, now I'm waiting for that authentication to go through. Excuse me. I might as well take that avatar off the screen because it's just trying to follow me everywhere I go while I'm doing this. Now it wants further identification. How you doing, book buyer, the bookkeeper? How you doing, Nightman? How's your Monday going? Filled out some forms for my new job. Took my dogs to the dog park. That's great. How many dogs you got? And you got a new job. That sounds cool. And of course, the account authentication fails. 2 Yorkies. That's cool. Oh, man. I got 1 dog. He's a German Shepherd mix. So tell me about yourself. Are you a game dev? Yeah, he's on the other side over here chewing on his toy. I swear, YouTube is worse than my bank doesn't make me authenticate this much. Now I am on day 2 of learning to code. Nice. All right. So what do you think you're going to be? What type of thing do you want to do? Do you want to be working like in IT? Or are you thinking about like? Tell me what you're learning to code for. In AI, I want to create AI for writers. AI for writers. Okay. So when you say AI for writers, you mean like proofreading or actually writing it? Because I know like there are tools for proofreading and stuff like that, but like both. See, okay. This is going to be like me telling you how people feel and then how I feel and then kind of the reality of it. Because it's interesting what you're saying, and I also work in IT, in AI, by the way. In fact, the job I just started is with AI. Oh my goodness, this thinking thing wants me to authenticate again. Okay, so like when you say you use AI for writing, if you ever say that, every like writer or potential writer or person thinks they're going to be a writer or whatever will like jump down your throat that you are the worst thing ever and you're a hack and all that stuff. Me personally, I only think that it's I'm sorry, writer say it. Yeah, oh yeah, of course. I only find it appropriate if it's being used for things like editing, proofreading, or even planning. Like you can even like put your story ideas in like AI and have it plan it, but like don't actually use the actual output of an AI. Like I think that's all good. If you're having your AI write the story for you, I think that's a problem. Me personally. But that being said, like I write, like I'm also a writer or want to be writer one day. And I do use like AI for plotting and like I've put it through like I put my story in AI and be like, okay, tell me what you think about the plot or give me a synopsis of the plot. Act like this author and kind of critique what I wrote. Like I've done those type of exercises. I'm about ready to forget about this authentication on YouTube and just let it be what it is. Oh my goodness. This is ridiculous. Because I actually have other things to do here tonight. All right, let me put my avatar back up. There we go. So the game I'm working on here is called Celestial Crash. For anybody that's new, I'm guessing there are people watching on YouTube. I can't tell. And so what you do is you have creators and destroyers, and you mouse over a creator to create a celestial body. And then if you touch a celestial body with a destroyer, you destroy it for points. And there's gravity in the game that allows you to get extra points. And actually you can use gravity to maneuver things and other things. You can also combine things into chains, which gives you multiplier when you destroy them. Like that. Thank you, appreciate that. So I've got to fix a couple things I did last time, which means I'm going to essentially break my game to figure out how to fix certain things I did last time. First, though, I need to fix those animations, which I think are these guys. I didn't realize that was in here. That should not be in here. Goodbye. Ah, that's why that's in here. Forgot to throw in the dummy. And then we'll make this the default so it doesn't sit there and loop this to death. Hey, what was this, by the way? And stop you from looping, and stop you from looping. And what the heck were you, by the way? Oh, you're nothing, so we'll get rid of you. And we'll go fix these guys over here. Checking something real quick. Okay. All right, we got those now, and then we make sure they don't loop. Right, those are cleaned up, so now we should not see all that jittery stuff on the side. Yep, no more jumping around. And then we need to get rid of this guy and replace him with our new buttons. Let me think. Yeah, let's go ahead and take care of that first. And let's jump over here. Let's just hang out on the beach for a little bit. I'm thinking that was the pause button, right? Oh, let's jump back for a second. Yeah, also thinking about the AI writing too. One of the big problems you would run into is feeding all that information into context. Because once you, yeah, well, it's a long. It'd be a long thing to get into. But one of the problems you have is the bigger your information, the more you're trying to put into context, the more details, the more the AI loses details and or just misinterprets them or quote unquote hallucinates. But anyway, that's getting into the deep end of all that conversation. I need to get back over here because I need the names of that stuff. And what was the other one? The other one is this guy. This is what's going away. All right, head back to our beach. Got the animation controllers for the guys, or access to animation controller. All right, let's go set these guys up. Right, get that one. Get rid of you. Actually, I need you. Well, actually, I don't. I deleted the thing I actually do need. Where is it? What is up, David? How's it going, man? What you been up to? What movie have you started to corrupt people's minds with? I'm doing pretty good beating a platformer extreme level. Geometry Wars. Am I still using this? Yeah, I'm not even using that anymore, am I? That's just hanging around for no good reason. I'll go delete that a little bit, but first let's actually put these in the places they belong. I've been starting to go to the gym, and that's pretty fun. Oh man, I need to start really getting back into like weightlifting and stuff. I mean, I've let myself like really get out of it and just been concentrating on weight loss, but I really need to bulk up my muscles again because I'm getting super weak. I'm losing muscle too from the dieting, which you really shouldn't allow, but it just happens. But yeah, I really need to, I don't want to go back to the gym because I haven't been to the gym since pre-COVID, but I really need to actually just start looking at exercising more. Particularly resistance weights and stuff. On the topic of movies, really nothing new that's interesting. My mom recommended me to watch Split, and it was all right, but I didn't like wow me. The two main actors were good. So you've watched you seen Unbreakable then? Because you know Split is a sequel to Unbreakable, right? And then the third movie is Glass. It's a trilogy. If you haven't seen Unbreakable and you saw Split, I'm gonna have an issue. Yeah, you didn't get the ending then, did you? Where Bruce Willis showed up? Spoilers for Split. Spoilers for Split, by the way. Sorry guys. Spoilers for Split. Cause Split, it's a movie about the guy with split personalities, right? But you didn't even get why he was able to do what he was doing because you hadn't seen the original movie, I'm guessing, or you don't know it's the original movie. One second, I gotta take my hoodie off. Oh wow, that doesn't work for that screen. I didn't know that. I can't make my avatar go away for that screen. Oh, I have to put it on BRB. Yeah, correct. Yeah, that's a sequel to Unbreakable. Have you seen Unbreakable? Because now I want to tell you what you missed from seeing that and not realized it. But I don't want to spoil it. There you go. Yeah, if you haven't seen Unbreakable, Unbreakable is the better movie. Unbreakable is really good. What do you call a guy lying on your doorstep? Matt. You know what? I'm not even on the right screen to do what I need to do for this. Hold on, let me jump back over here. I don't even have one good. That should be like a groan. That's a groan that I don't even have. All I can do is this. And that's not even appropriate for how dumb that joke is. It's not even a bad joke, it's just dumb. Oh, there's a free trial and I can watch Unbreakable. That's cool. Yeah, Unbreakable is the better movie. How you doing, Multi-Wizard? Because it's Unbreakable, Split, and Glass. And you will not understand Glass unless you watch Unbreakable. And then when you watch Unbreakable, then you look at Split and be like, oh, that's what was happening the whole time. Because did it even make sense to you how, like, he was able to do certain things? Like, I don't want to get into it. You're making me get into it. Okay, I need the actual names of this stuff. This is hard because I don't know what you're talking about, but I don't want to ask because it'll spoil it for other. Exactly. You can DM me on Discord maybe if you really want me to like spoil Unbreakable, because it wouldn't make sense unless you've seen it. Tomorrow I'll send you an update demo. Okay. Gotcha, Multi-Wizard. Yeah, there might be a couple changes. So I just started a job today. So, which means I got to get up and go into an office now. Hey, Legacy. So Monday stream will be shorter, so I can go to bed earlier. I will probably move the second stream of the week to Friday. That way, if I need a longer stream, I'm thinking about maybe I'll sneak in a secret stream in the middle of the week. That's just Twitch only. That's me thinking. I'm not sure about that. I'm gonna see how this goes though. If I'm able to do it. You watch Breakable in a couple hours and have nothing to do, right? You have nothing to do? Okay. Yeah, you won't go wrong with that movie. It's really good. All right. I need the names of those animations. What I need. No, I don't need you. David's gonna sneak off and watch the movie. Try to be back before the end of the stream. You're gonna come back like you've had a revelation. Oops, that's wrong. Oh, actually, no, that belongs here. So we just gotta click off of it. You know, the funny thing is, I literally just drove a guy away from watching my stream to go watch a movie. Shows you how bad of a streamer I am. Oops, actually, that's all right. Exists, not exits. Okay, go fix that. Actually, let's go fix that now. Wait, was that every place? Yeah, so now we can go get rid of original and we can delete that button. All right. No, I just combined those. But there was a reason it was the way it was, but I'll probably figure it out after I break something. All right, that broke something. There's no animator. I put it on the wrong thing, actually. Animator should be on this guy. So that's why I was clicking on that other thing that was showing up when I thought it was supposed to be somewhere else. Okay. Nothing wrong with a copy paste won't fix. How did I screw that up that bad? Okay. Nothing moved. What if I have it backwards? All right, let's go look at some animations, I guess. Huh? Did it just lose? Because it had to be on the, I have to make the animation on the object. That I can't just copy paste. I have to actually make the animation on the object. So I got to remake those animations again, pretty much. Okay. All right. So it was literally pointless in just moving that component. So let's just go ahead and delete these. Start over from the beginning. Not from the very beginning, but still. But I can at least delete this. And let's go ahead and test that. Yeah, you don't, of course, have that animation, so you fail out. All right. You know what, though? I probably should have just kept that. Brought the animation back and then just copied kind of the animation itself. Yeah, I probably should not delete that just yet so I can copy it. Oh, that's right. I have to bring the whole thing back, don't I? Can I get rid of this? Why is it still? Surprised it didn't show as not being used, but anyway. Back at you. See if that gets that back working. We'll copy those coordinates for the movements. Make life a lot easier for us in trying to do these fixes. Hopefully. I say that and... Oh, okay, so it works again. All right. Sure, I've selected the right thing this time. So it's already there. I should have grabbed the other value. I probably should make a warning pop-up saying, do you really want to exit the level? But we'll see. Probably won't do it. Definitely ain't doing it tonight. Now, why is it moving without those guys? We'll say it's a glitch for right now until we prove otherwise. Get ready for, let's say, get ready for the beep. 'Cause I didn't turn that off, did I? Okay, it's fine. I didn't know it stayed recording. If you move on to another animation, it still says recording on the previous one. Okay, that looks like it's done. Let's drop over to, or jump over to the exit button and do kind of the same thing. Okay. Oh, I have to do great. That's not right. Okay. And I know that's not where it needs to stay because the other one's going to be in the way. I didn't mean to rhyme that. That just came out that way. Wow. Will you stay there if I select something else? No, you won't. Okay. Remember to undo this. Actually, we'll just do it. All right. We'll just do it during play mode. And then just copy the value. Oh, gotta do the whole thing when we fix the animations. Okay, but you didn't watch the movie that fast. No, I wasn't watching. Hey, go. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Now, when you went away, I thought like you were gonna go watch the movie real quick and try to come back for the end of the stream. Still jumping around. Okay. So why is it flickering on off the screen? It really shouldn't be. Why is it exit button acting like that? Take a small break, be right back. All right, back. All right, let's figure out why. Excuse me. Why this thing is jumping around? That's the exit button. Where's the pause button? Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And this one's just behind. Still don't understand why you don't have anything in you. Act like you're not parented. Never mind. I guess it's not on Apple TV at all. This is weird. Yeah, it's a pretty old movie, so you're probably gonna have a little bit of a hard time finding it, unless you go rent it, of course. But you got moved with yours. Why is... What is different between those? Oh, it's in Prime Video, and I can get a free trial there. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, it's not making any sense to me. All right. But we at least know this is actually working properly, and it's this one that is not, because we haven't fully set it up. What's up, Mr. Human Limits? How you doing tonight, man? Yeah, I was just mentioning, well, I was just talking earlier. Leg. Okay. Oh, that's right. Legacy's in here as well. I was saying that due to me starting a new job today, I will probably be making the Monday stream shorter. Probably moving the second stream of the week to Friday, and I'm debating on a secret Twitch stream during the week. Right now, because I have school to make up, so I'll see you in a bit. All right, my dude. Shorter Mondays, yes. Yeah, I get some sleep now, man. I gotta go into the office. That might be gratefully cut short. I'm fine with cutting that short. Big man does limits force you to engage. Like when a dog forces you to nuzzles you up against you to force you to pet it. Likes is a strong word. Ugh. All right, back to this. Oh, I wonder if it's because it's rendered. No, those are rendered. You know, all right. Okay, there are so many Uber Prime videos and free trial. Extreme. Thought you had schoolwork between limits. Hey, yeah, David. Most of those movies are trash, though. Like most of the movies on Prime are complete garbage. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. I need to actually, this is when I actually need to move it. Okay. Huh. I mean, that's probably true for a lot of stream services. Yeah, but what I mean is like there are movies I've seen and want to screen share in voice calls to watch with friends. Ah, okay. And that's when the stream ends. Oh, new Metrovania. It's called Me. Yeah, I've seen it. That actually looks really good. That game actually looks really good. I'll never play it, but that looks really good. It doesn't. What the stream doesn't end? It's. Oh, it's the game. Yes, the game is fun. Or it looks fun. The stream will continue. Okay. Literally, when he walks back in, just do the log off screen. Just do the log out screen. Well, good night, folks. I was deprived for like 4 days. You will not continue this narration. There's one movie that I have my expectations on the floor, but I was curious to see. What's that? Wait, why did it? Okay, look, it changed both of them. It's called Sinners. Yes, yes, Sinners. And while I have not watched it, what my dad has and says it was really bad. It's nominated for a billion Oscar expectations. Is that weird? No, I'm just not into like, the movies about vampires, right? I'm really not into vampires. As good as people say it is, I'm really not into like, I don't know, vampires are just like, they've gotten old like zombies have gotten old for me, right? The only thing that made zombies worth watching anything about was like Walking Dead, where it was a good character drama. But I hear it actually is good. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Have I seen it? I know of a couple people who have seen it and say it's good. I'll say that. But I haven't seen it, and nobody I personally know has actually watched it. I am kind of pumped for the Mario Galaxy movie. I would say that much. One of my favorite games ever. I've actually 100%ed Mario Galaxy 1. remember the Mario movie being entertaining, but not like mind blowing. The casting is fun. Yeah, exactly. I thought the movie was okay. I was more surprised that they actually did a Mario movie for one. Actually, did a decent Mario movie after growing up with the Mario Brothers show and the original. Have you seen the '80s Super Mario Brothers movie? It's so bad. It's actually something you should watch. Like it's that bad. Like Dennis Hopper as Koopa is kind of terrible. And then they tried to make it like a futuristic world because they couldn't, like, I guess just back then they didn't trust the IP to carry a movie. It's like on the list of so bad it's good. Yeah, kind of, yeah. It's like an experience you just need to have watching that movie. Yeah, but after living through like wanting a decent Mario movie, like of decades of wanting it, that movie was that movie pacified that feeling. The Room. I don't know if I've actually seen anything about a movie about The Room. That was because The Room is a Silent Hill game, right? I'm not gonna bring it up because I'm tired of getting hit with stuff from freaking YouTube. Is that the 2003 movie? But don't watch it on stream. Well, I wouldn't watch it on stream anyway. I searched. I did not hit. Not sure. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna bring it up on stream. But yeah, I don't think that the game itself has a movie. I think there is a movie called The Room, but it's not connected to the game. I just saw the clip of someone saying. Yeah, I've heard of that. I've not seen that movie, but I have heard of that meme. I think we're good. I just got to figure out what the heck is going on with that other. Oh, actually, I had to put this back where it belongs. That's why I had that open. Yeah, okay, so that works. I gotta figure out why this is not working. But, okay. Oh, because I didn't turn the thing off. Gotta turn the loop off on the animation. There. Happy? Okay. Now I just gotta fix this. Well, I actually have to make the button work for one. Okay. That shouldn't do that. That should be the pause button. We'll fix it in a second. Let's do some cleanup and figure out what's going on with that. Why that text is not showing up. The text and the arrow not showing up there. So this probably needs to go on the other button. You know what? I shouldn't have gotten rid of the pause button yet. I forgot to copy this guy. Well, that shouldn't take that much to put on the other button. I still need to, of course, figure out why it's not got these guys coming with it. I can't hear anything in the stream. I don't know if it's just me. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I keep coughing, so I keep muting. Yeah, if you didn't hear me just now. Oh, let me actually say that in text. If you don't hear me now, refresh or clean ears. And people on Twitch don't see me type that over there because that doesn't come across. Which I did that on purpose, so the commands I do over there won't come back over across the Twitch. Okay. Think here. Okay, you had to refresh. All right. So it wasn't me. All right. I guess let's figure out what's going on here, and then put this click event on there. Why is that all the way up there? If I do 0, 0, wouldn't I just put that on? Yeah. Well, not actually 0, 0, but. Why is that so off? Okay, that looks like it's right, but will it move with it? It's a question. Okay, that's weird. I guess I... Huh. Bottom is 0. Okay. All right, everybody's back together. We're going to stay together. Yeah, there we go. All right, and we grab, or at least we copy whatever this event is, pause, level switch, probably. Pause level switch. Pause level switch. This needs to go somewhere else. We'll throw this down here. Probably won't let me put that in there. Oh, it did. Did he get rid of both of them? Yeah, you can't have two buttons. Okay. Probably the same graphics, so it doesn't matter. Okay, and then this one, you get rid of all that stuff. Plus level. Switch. Was it? Pause level switch. Pause level switch. Okay. And now this can go away. Okay. Oh. Okay, that's weird. Oh, because. Well, never mind. Okay, we'll try it again. Because the elements are in the way of the mouse. Okay, that's weird. One sec, guys. All right. Sorry, I had to take care of something. All right, let's get back to this. Get rid of the BRB. Okay, what's the other one do? Oh, actually. Okay. Why is that like that? Okay, that's weird. Okay, that's fine. That whole thing works. What is the difference between those two? And the next thing we'll fix is the tutorial stuff, but let's actually finish these buttons. What is the difference between you two? Does that matter? Okay. If it works. All right, that all works. Okay, good. That works. Now let's actually get back to, let's get this tutorial stuff working again, because that broke somehow last time and we undid the changes. Now I need to redo the changes and actually make it work. Let's go back to tutorial, or go back into code and fix the tutorial. I gotta remember everything got changed. I think we get rid of this. Whoops. Okay, that stuff was fine. Okay, that's where we need to make this change or bring back that change. Any place else? I wonder if that was it. I really should have just actually put in some to-dos instead of panicking when it happened. There it is. That's another one. I think that's everything. Now, I remember this worked, and then we found a way that it just broke everything, and I can't remember how we did it. All right, so now we need to see if these buttons actually work here. I know we're testing other stuff, but let's actually see if this works. Okay, so that works there. Let's... Oh, but that breaks stuff. That was one of the problems. Okay. So that really needs to be a back button. We either need to fix that button or to make it a back button back into the level or back into the tutorial. Oh, that doesn't go away. So those buttons just are broken there. All right. What to fix first? Because this actually does work, right? But this exit button is not. Where is that exit button? It's part of the pause menu, isn't it? Robin, what's up, man? How you doing tonight? I did not. I popped in a little bit while you were doing some of your elemental like spell stuff with WizKid. I did check that out. That was impressive. I'm good, man. I just went through. Oh, you gotta hit me up with the whisper on that. I found out I can't even do permits on here, or it'll unmod my bots. D&D me? On Discord. Oh, okay, Discord. Ah, the spiders. Okay. Oh, let's check this out. Let me grab this link. Nice, nice.
Got him.
Nice, man. How do you do it? So are the spiders, or were the spiders assets? And like, is the effects from a pack or something? How did you get that working so fast? How you doing, Mr. Limits? Yeah, no, it looks great. Oops. Well, Robin saved the stream. I would have ended it if you came back. When you came back. Yeah, that's correct, but I still coded all the script. No, I'm not taking anything from it. That's I'm impressed, honestly. So what's next? The joke was I was going to end as soon as he came back, which I am ending early because I got a new job and I had to get up early in the morning. I'm cutting my Monday streams shorter. Because Mr. Human Limits were here earlier, and I told him I was cutting my Monday stream shorter. So I told him when he came back, he left, and when I told him when he came back, I told him I was gonna end. More enemies, more abilities with combat. Just setting the groundwork. Nice, nice. Very cool, man. I'm always impressed when I drop by your stream. Since I got artists, a lot of stuff is placeholders. Right, exactly. Yeah, you're prototyping right now, which is great. Like I told people at the, and I said this on stream, but I also said this at the game dev meetup. if I could just prototype all the time, I would be happy. It's when you get into the minutia of game dev, like I'm doing right now with these buttons. It's really where it's just like, kind of, I gotta freaking do events for buttons. So I did try to use the one that you sent me. The graphics just don't fit well, and I want to try to upscale the current graphics. So I still need to do that. But I did do a side-by-side comparison of the planet generator ones and mine. And it's not a good comparison because like these assets were made like 10 years ago compared to what was coming out of the planet generator. And the visual aesthetic didn't fit well. Can't you tell it to higher resolution? What are you talking about? You talking about my other planet generator? That's what I'm saying. Like the planet generator had like decent graphics for what it was, but the aesthetic didn't fit what my game. And so it wasn't fair comparing it to the old. Oh, you mean the planet generator was too good? Kind of, pretty much. It wasn't fair comparing it to like the current graphics because those are like 10 years old SD graphics. So I actually needed to update my current graphics at least to see if they were viable. And I actually had Mr. Human Limits go through my old Blender files and like update them to like current Blender. So I just need to go through those now and actually generate them. Which I did do some preliminary looks, and there was still a couple issues in there with some of the graphics files and stuff. Yeah, for some reason they turned out a little bit weird, but I need to just go look through them and figure out what's going on. 10 years is about time for an art pass. Yeah. I mean, they were the original graphics back when I built that game and built this game in XNA. I did not look at the Mr. Human Limits planet because I know I can't look at it on stream. So I just want to be careful. I did 6 months of art passes on. Yeah. You told me, yeah. You told me I can't look at that on stream. So I'm careful not to actually bring that up when I'm on stream. For people to understand, he made his own planet and put it in my art assets, and then told me not to look at it on stream. Exactly. The funny thing is, though, you talk about monitors. I lost 2 monitors. I had 5 monitors, and 2 of them died. I'm down to a peasant's 3 monitors now. I went from supervillain to like broke ass goon. But yeah, now I'm just trying to fix these buttons because, I should tell you about it. Don't go there. If you put an ing on that, yeah, but Robin, I went to a local play test, and one of the things that they were having problems with, when they would come in here and they would bypass the tutorial, right? So they would come in. That's why I'm kind of on what I'm doing now with these buttons. They would come in, they would just hit, they wouldn't even do tutorial, they hit play. And they would just go into a level, right? I didn't have this tutorial, that's new, but like they would come into a level. And they would just go in and they would kind of just start clicking around. They would click, 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 click. And the first thing, and then they wouldn't understand like what to do here, right? They wouldn't get any of the mechanics. And so they would find number one. They would then go, all right, Mr. Human Limits. They would then try to leave this, and they wouldn't understand how to exit. So I changed these buttons around because the exit was in the pause menu. And they didn't understand to come to the pause menu, and then they got the exit. So now I put the exit in the level when they bring down the menu, when they bring the menus up. So then they would come all the way back out and they would hit tutorial. And they would try to like spin through the tutorial as fast as possible, right? And I guess they would miss the don't click. He said it, but you told me not. Exactly. And then they would just kind of get through this as fast as possible. And then they would kind of give up at this point. And I'm just kind of like, I get it. Tutorial's kind of long. Maybe I should break up the tutorial or something. So I'm thinking about breaking up the tutorial into different levels. But the first thing was just, I'm essentially going to take the current tutorial right now though, and make it into like the first level. And then eventually what I would like to do is break the tutorial up into multiple levels. So that's where I'm at now. But I'm not going to break up the tutorial until probably till after I get the demo, which I really just want to go ahead and start putting out play tests at this point. Online play tests. One guy, he was doing the thing where like things were moving on its own because of gravity, and he didn't understand why they were moving. And I don't know how to like just tell them that, hey, it's, or just explain to them like there's gravity in the game, so certain things will move on their own. And that's a mechanic. That's why I'm thinking about breaking up that level stuff into different levels, the tutorials into different levels. So anyway, right now I'm trying to fix these buttons. Oh, okay. I see anime slime and Wonder. Okay. Is that like the Dragon Quest slime or the not safe for work slime? All right. What do I want to do with this thing? To be honest, I wouldn't put it past myself to have City Hush. So what buttons are these, by the way? All right, my dude. Then it's roleplay time. Oh, good grief. Hi, David. But I ain't gonna lie, stream's probably gonna end in a couple minutes. Not in a couple minutes, but in a little bit. Because I really do need to get off here. But I do want to figure out what to do about this. Oh, it's not the right ones out there, is it? So where are the other ones? Did I somehow delete those? Yeah, where are these guys at? Sounds like you made up your mind to check it out. Oh, whoops. Your dad's asleep. Wait, is that the same one? I also need to fix this bar, the pop up, this thing. I swear this sounds like a a song from a fighting game. I kind of need to switch these out with the other ones on the tutorial screen. Should I just write some code to... I'm going to hire a UX expert to design the UI for Final Front 2. I mean, that's kind of what I did with mine. You know, we got a guy on Fiverr, which I think he did pretty well. Though I don't know about, I wonder how much more a 3D UI would cost. She already played the demo one and said found nothing she would call out in my UI. Okay, good. So you're just going to repurpose the UI and kind of put it into 3D? Kind of an overlay for your 3D? Hell. Brand new UI, as you should, as you should. My save menu is already 3D book where the pages contain saved data and cool screenshots of the last game. Yeah, I've seen that. That was actually impressive. I use written textures to make the textures for each page. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have seen that. I popped in, I think that was on a Sunday. Or one day on the weekend. Like, I'm literally like popping in as, I don't know, man, you always lurk and really chat. Yeah, but the thing is, like, this weekend was crazy, dude. Like, what all happened this weekend? Well, of course, I get laid off for one job on Friday. Saturday, I did my I did my volunteer work, so I was staying overnight outside of a gym, like sleeping in a side room next to a gym in the cold. Then so from 4 o'clock that day, 4 p.m. that day, did the overnight, got up, then went to another group thing where I was running a stream. Did that till about like 11. You outside while you sleep outside the gym because I was doing my volunteer work. So the unhoused folks were in the gym, and me and the other dude were sleeping on cots in another room. I've been laid off, but I didn't know. But I started my new job today. No, I'm not homeless. I'm a volunteer. But yeah, so like laid off Friday, did an overnight volunteer work until like 8 in the morning, then went and worked. Thank you, Robin. Then went and did work with a group on the online stream. So I didn't get home until like I was still in my clothes from the day before. And I didn't get home till like 11. Then I had to go run out of town because of, I had to go. I had to do some stuff for a family member. So I came home, got a shower, left town, did the stuff with the family member, came back that night, started a new job on today. Like, it's been a crazy couple of days. I got a piece of glass in my paws, big man. Now I gotta take Mr. Human Limits to the vet. My life is crazy, but I do it to myself. Yeah, but it could get infected. Now we gotta go get you to the doctor, and you know, maybe we'll go ahead and get that neutering done while we're there. All right, I do some stuff to YouTube. What? That don't sound right. I got you crazy. All right. What am I gonna do with this menu? What am I gonna do here? Am I gonna do anything tonight as it is? What are your thoughts on Dasher? Oh, time limits. Okay. All right, so these are not the right buttons. They do the wrong thing here. So do I somehow switch them out? If I do, I gotta probably write some codes. Give me out a cough. I'm glad you're chatting. Well, dude, you got folks in there that you've known for years, I'm sure at this point. That's one thing too. I haven't seen Lana in a minute. I haven't really popped in her streams lately. Usually, like, well, before today, the news job, I was like, you know, M comes on in the morning, so I could probably catch her. And then Lana comes on is usually when I start getting busy. And I may lurk in there, or Menadano comes on around the same time as well. I may lurk in his stream. You come on in the afternoon, so I may or may not be able to lurk at all. You wake up, yeah. Plus, you're a couple time zones over, if I remember correctly. Can you buy me a PC? I can't even buy myself a PC right now. Oh yeah, I know. And Irish John comes on like a little bit before you, so sometimes I can lurk in his stream like during the day as well, and then like you're like in the afternoon right before like dinner. And that's usually the ones I can catch. David, don't let him pull you into that. Yeah, with night stream for folks. Yeah, because I can't catch him at night. When she comes on at night, I'm usually in the middle. I'm usually like eating dinner or usually getting ready for stream or something like that. Oh, you put down Garfield? Yeah, Garfield needs to come back. That guy was fun. So last stream was actually kind of fun where this new guy came in. He started role playing with Mr. Human Limits and myself as Garfield with flatulence. It was actually funny. Literally had jokes like, Odie isn't dumb. He's just brain damage from Garfield's farts. You don't. I was like, this is the joke. One of the jokes was like, this is the sound inside this is John inside in Garfield. This is John some days. Oh boy. Yes. What am I gonna do about these buttons? See, you need a Garfield emote. You're definitely trying. Trying what? I'm hazard to guess. See, Uno. Uno family. Okay, I see. Because that was when y'all were playing Uno on stream. I wasn't around for that. I got a feeling I'm going to have to write some code to just switch these buttons out, and I don't want to do that tonight. Uno is the most troll game in Game Duel. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I was definitely around for the Game Duel and for the movie though. Troll movie though. Okay, gotcha. Well, I'm probably going to be ending soon, David, so you have a good night. We also have... But I'm trying to think, what is that? He's eating bread out of a cup? That means nothing. Miss Human Limits. drinking bread emote because I was playing Finding Fern and kept saying, I'll drink this. That. I'll drink some bread. Well, for some reason, I feel like I've at least heard that joke in there. I haven't gotten that deep into my own lore yet where I can have like inside joke emotes. Get to drink your bread, kiss. Gotcha, gotcha. Cause see, if I didn't know about that, I would think you were talking about like Powdered Toast Man or whatever from like Ren and Stimpy. That's where I would think that joke came from. You remember like that joke from Ren and Stimpy, Powdered Toast Man? You pour the mixture in milk and it becomes powdered toast. Yeah. I need to put some of those clips up here. Gosh, there's so many clips I want to do. I've actually got some new ones that nobody knows about yet. Put up here. I haven't told anybody yet. I might just do a couple. I might spring a couple real quick. Here's one. It's like, big man, if you come home, will you be normal around my boyfriend? I know you said you would be we've changed our minds. Nah, I'm embarrassed the hell out of you in front of your boyfriend. Anyway. That's actually an inside joke. Did you hear that? Now that's actually in the that is actually in the redeems for on Twitch. I have not told the YouTube people about that one. Yeah, the Suit 'em All Pokemon that Multi Wizard did. This one.
Please, I'm a star.
I get that one. It's not finished. David would love that one. So I do have inside stuff actually. There you go, Miss Human Limits. So stuff's not finished. I still gotta put some touches on that stuff. All right, so our time to call it or get to working, and I think I'm gonna call it. We're at 3 hours. You can go embarrass me, sure, but this. So we're still gonna be working on this, I guess, next Friday. All right, I'm calling it, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you to Miss Human Limits, David. Legacy stopped by. That man Robin, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I will probably be back on Friday. This is what I'm planning to be back on Friday. We will see as schedules allow. Until then, y'all stay safe out there. Make some games, and I will see you next time. Later. Let's say that. I don't know what button to hit. Hold on. Night, Miss Human Limits. We're not doing the big boy. See you later, David.